What to do, everybody, and thanks for tuning in to the Day by Day podcast for your Day by Day broadcast. I'm your host, Day with an I, not a Y. Please do not ask why. And today we have a great one for y'all, Charlotte. We are in the building. Yeah. We are joined by the one and only recording artist, someone who reps Charlotte to the fullest, really put Charlotte on the map with his music shit. Sure. The one and only HotBoy Shaq.
What's happening? What's happening? What it do, my boy?
Ain't nothing, bro. How you?
Good, man.
Good, and appreciate it, man. Thanks for pulling up. And sure. We were just talking about, so 2 years ago, and let me tell you this is why I really mess with Shaq right here, man. So 2 years ago, I moved to Charlotte 4 years ago. 2.5 years ago, I started my podcast back up out here. Yeah. And shout out to D-Rock. D-Rock had an episode with Shaq, and I was there. I was just in the back. I was just peeping shit. It was a great episode. Make sure y'all check that out on Trash Talk with Rock. And afterwards, I reached out to Shaq. I was like, hey, bro, I got a pod too if you'd like to come. I was like, hell yeah. Pulled up, no questions asked, pulled up and shot it. And this was 2 years ago, y'all. What you see now, 2 years ago was not here. Like most of y'all probably didn't even see that episode just because it was just so long ago. And it was so like, I was in a living room with just a couch, an iPhone, and a camera.
And Chico,
right? Yeah. Hey, when I saw her today, I was like, "That Shaq was pressed about her." Yeah. I should have brought her ass over here to the studio. Like, yo, it's a Chico dog.
Yeah, I fucked with her.
But nah, Shaq pulled up, no questions asked, and it was like I said, it was just two handheld microphones and two cameras, man, and it was an amazing episode nonetheless. So that was 2 years ago, right across the street from where we at now. Yeah. And I was like, man, the studio I'm in now, I'm not going to be here too much longer. I was like, it's only right. I got to get Shaq to pull up.
So,
and yet again, no questions asked, no time wasted. Pulled right up, you know what I'm saying? Right after taking care of the kids, just straight pulled up and was like, man, let's do it.
Had to make it happen.
Yeah, so I appreciate that, bro, first and foremost.
That's love, bro. Yeah. I appreciate you having me, bro, for real. Got to get this work in, though.
Yeah.
That's all it's about.
Yeah, especially like, I think recently, I don't know if it hit you like it hit me, but like recently, I'm like, yo, time is really flying.
Nah, it is.
Like,
it is, bro.
Really,
these
really
days I be like, yo, what the fuck? It's already finna be the end of March.
Yeah, it's
like, what the fuck?
Q1 of 2025 already through.
Yeah, then it's time. What's it called? Daytime savings killed me.
Yeah, it did.
I'm like, it seemed like this came quicker than it ever did.
Yeah, it definitely messed my sleep up. I don't even know why they have it. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah, like, what's the point?
I like this though. I like it get dark at 8.
Right.
I fuck with that.
Right.
At 5 o'clock shit, I used to hate that shit.
I think they do it, and then it's crazy because the day savings, whatever it is when it gets dark early, is when it's cold out.
Yeah.
And that's the most depressing time of the year. Exactly. I think they do it to make people more depressed for whatever reason.
For real.
Yeah.
But Trump said he getting rid of that shit.
I hope. He says a lot of things. I hope he means that. I hope he also means what he says when he getting rid of the taxes too.
Oh yeah, he said that?
Income tax. Yeah. Damn. He said he's trying to get rid of income tax if you make under 6 figures or something like that.
Oh yeah, he ain't playing.
Yeah, that'll be love because I owe Uncle Sam a nice pretty penny right now. So I could definitely use that shit. Yeah, man. But so listen, I don't think people know like a lot about your Eagles fan and your PA roots.
Yeah, they don't.
I don't think a lot of people know about that. So let's start here. First and foremost, the Birds won a Super Bowl. And we talked about it when we first met 2 years ago. Off the bat, you was like, you a Eagles fan? I was like, yeah. He was like, I knew I fucked with you, bro. Yeah. And we always have talked about them since. Like every other game, like you hit me up like, yo, we won it, man. How you feel about it?
Man, everybody who hated, everybody who threw salt, who thought we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Man, it just felt great because it's like we really deserve that. Them boys deserve that shit. They work hard and we got some dogs on that team, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like shit, next year we could do that shit all over again.
Two-peat?
The team we got, can't fuck with them, bro.
I think a two-peat as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree, man. Especially like after the L we took to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
That ass whooping was meant.
Yeah.
Like we had to do that.
It was personal.
That
shit was very...
I don't think people understand how personal that was. Because we were really supposed to win that first game.
We was.
That Super Bowl.
But they had us on that bullshit ass field.
They kept finessing us and doing little, yes, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't know you. Them them Kansas City fans, boy, your boy wasn't out here doing his thing like he was.
Right,
Mahomes.
Mahomes and Kelsey. Yeah, they both won locked in, but that's because we had that pressure on their ass.
I'm talking about defense. Do it. Playing that defense to do it every time.
Yeah,
man.
And like I said, man, I'll die on this hill that we would have won it 2 years ago if they had us on a regular field.
Facts.
I mean, I know we got ours now, so it's like cool, but it's still not cool. That was like a terrible feeling losing that game.
I feel like they took it from us, bro.
Bro, you got to think about it. That year, the Eagles had the second most sacks in NFL history in a single season.
You're right.
And you mean to tell me we had 0 in the Super Bowl? The field they put us on was atrocious, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That was bullshit. They set us up for that.
Yeah, man.
But we got that lick back.
We deserve that,
Nonetheless, we got that lick back.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When did you know we were going to win the Super Bowl?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When Quan just started doing his thing, like really showing niggas, because it was some people really sleeping on him, bro. You feel me? They was sleeping on my boy.
Oh yeah.
So when he really started popping it, I'm like, oh yeah, we about to show him now, because now, bro, feel away. You could tell he feel away that they sleeping on him.
It seemed like every game he had like a breakout run. And would just burn people down the side. Like, we wasn't used to seeing that. Miles Sanders, that's my guy, but he only did that maybe once or twice his whole career.
But the way
Saquon did that every week.
Bro. And I'm still in love with the play when he spun around and jumped up and did all. I said, oh my God.
Wait, you talking about when he jumped backwards over the dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
That play.
Right, yeah, he did do that right after his spin.
Right after the spin.
Bro.
Yeah, they put it in Madden now. You can do that with him. I said, boy, they crazy.
Let me tell you something about that play, bro. I was at the game.
Oh, yeah, you went to that one?
I was in Philly. I was at the game when Saquon jumped over the dude backwards. And I was in the end zone facing towards Saquon is running towards me.
Ooh.
So I'm hit. I go to games, I be hit. I'm hit. I'm drunk as shit. And I'm with my mans, Markel. So he does it. He spins the dude, which was a great move, first and foremost, that spin. But when he jumped over the dude backward, it took people like a good second and a half to realize what happened.
Well, he did.
And then after it hit and we realized what happened, me and my man just looked at each other like, yo, what the fuck was that?
What was that? I ain't never seen that in a football game.
Never. Bro.
Never, bro. Never.
To hurdle over somebody first and foremost, you gotta have crazy bounce.
Yeah, got to.
To backwards hurdle over a grown man who's 5'11", 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
Going backwards.
And still land on your feet?
I don't think people realize.
Turn around and keep going. Boy, you different. I still got to get my Saquon jersey, man.
I don't think people realize the complexity of that.
Yeah, bro, that's different, man.
All right, so you saying that's when, okay, so Saquon, when he started breaking, that's when you knew.
Yeah.
During the Super Bowl, when did you know the Eagles were going to win the game?
Once we got that pick, I said, oh, yeah, it's over. I said, yeah, tell them hang it up. It's over. They like, no, they coming back. I'm like, nah, bro. My boys just turned right now. That they in that mode, bro. I said, no, bro.
Yeah, that pick six was crazy, bro.
I'm looking at the score and I'm like, oh, Kansas City playing like this. You know, everybody believe, oh, bro, fourth quarter, they
gonna
come back.
Yeah,
okay, we'll see, but not getting beat this bad.
Nah, hell nah. And against a defense that's already looking that good,
Come on, bro. Our defense is dogs too.
Yeah,
dogs.
That pick six, man, was.
I'm talking. I sat back in this new. I wasn't even worried no more.
Mm-hmm.
After the certain plays, I'm like, man, we got this, bro.
Yep.
We just gotta lock in and stay focused, bro.
Yeah, bro. Our backups got in.
Yeah.
Like in a Super Bowl.
Come on, a Super Bowl. Insane. They don't even happen like that.
Bro, we left early. Like
yeah.
We left the game early to head to Broad Street. We left with
I already knew.
We left with like 7 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, it's crazy.
For a Super Bowl. Like how does that happen? You know what I mean?
I know it was live out there, bro.
On Broad Street?
Yeah.
Man. So this is the second time I've done Broad Street after the Super Bowl. When we won it in 2018, I did it too. So in 2018, I was in North Philly. Okay. Which is like the black section.
Yeah.
By Temple and all that.
Okay.
It was turned. You know what I'm saying? It's biddies twerking. It's four-wheelers and dirt bikes out. Like it's people turned up the Meek Mill. Like it's turned.
All that.
So this time around, I was in South Philly on South Broad Street where the white people at.
Okay.
But it was still turned nonetheless.
Yeah.
So this time it was shit getting climbed. You know, Philly like climbing light poles and shit.
Yeah, they turn up.
Bro, I didn't climb a light pole, but I climbed a bus stop. And I climbed like this little balcony thing. I don't even know what it was, but I just said, fuck it, I'm going to climb.
You having fun.
Bro, that shit was so fucking turned,
Eagles
bro.
know how to party.
Man.
Don't get us mad because they like to fight.
Yeah.
Eagles fans like to knock something out.
Oh, yeah.
I remember Carolina. This was a couple of years. It's probably about 4 or 5 years ago, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We played the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
I think we won. Did we win when we played them?
It was here?
Yeah.
Was Jalen Hurts playing?
Nah, this before
Before Hurts?
so it might have been longer. It had to be longer than 5 years.
A minute ago then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
so it's probably Carson Wentz.
We beat that. Wheels off the Panthers fans, bro, after that game, bro. I'm just walking, me and my homeboy.
Yeah.
Bro, you see niggas getting punched on. I'm like, bro, these Eagles fans don't care, bro. I like it, though. I like their energy. Man. Like, don't disrespect this. And we stand on that bird for real.
And that's all it is. Like, now granted, it's not every Eagles fan is turned like that.
Yeah.
But that's a cool amount. But the thing is, like, it only comes when you provoke. If you provoke and talk shit towards an Eagles fan, especially after we lose, why even do that?
Asking for it.
You know what I mean?
You're really asking for it.
Now, I will say this. If we win, there are some obnoxious Eagles fans that'll talk shit that'll make you provoke them back.
Yeah.
And then, so you just got to tread lightly. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Man.
But regardless, it's passion.
Yeah, that's it.
I just call it passion.
We love it, man. We love the game.
Absolutely. But yeah, you said we think we're going to peak. I do too. So listen, Shaq. So recently, I was driving. This was probably about a week or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving in my car. I was listening to the radio. I can't remember the station, but you came on the radio. I was like, oh shit, that's my dog Shaq.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was either the Block 102.5 or Power 98.
Power 98.
Those are the two main ones here in Charlotte. But let me ask you, as an artist, take me back to the first time you ever heard yourself on the radio.
Well, this probably was like 2020. Matter of fact. 2020. And this one, the outside was going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my mama, before I heard it, my mom called me.
Mm-hmm.
And she know every morning she wake up, go to work, boom. And you know, the morning they turn up, they trying to wake everybody up.
The morning show.
So she called me like, son, you on the radio. Like, I'm like, huh? She like, yeah, you on the radio. They playing you. They showing you love. They shouting you out, speaking good about you. I'm like, okay, as long as my mama here, that's like a goal. That's something to knock off the goal list, you feel me?
Yeah.
So making her proud was something major for me, you feel me? Just doing that. And then ever since then, since that time, I done been on the radio.
Yeah.
Every year.
What station was it?
Power 98.
Power 98.
Yeah,
and that's
that's
the
people.
top dog.
Yeah, them my people. Yep.
That's what's up, bro.
I'm about to drop something new on there. They'll be hearing it soon. Yeah.
I have a feeling about what it is, but we'll talk about it.
We talk about it.
Yeah. But as an artist in general, when you know you're being played on the radio, when you hear yourself being played on the radio, what's that feeling like as an artist?
Oh, it feel great. It feel great because it's like, even the haters, y'all gotta hear this. Y'all gotta hear this. Not when you don't even want to. When you just riding, it's on.
Yeah.
And your kids and everybody who you love, they liked it. They bumping it. You feel me? So it's just a good feeling, bro. I like to make these kids happy, just letting people know like anything's possible.
Yeah.
Just work hard, grind hard, do the right thing, and then God gonna open them doors for you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real, man. That's real.
Yeah.
So like in 2020, that's when you first heard yourself on the radio. Yeah. And that's actually a good point because when COVID hit, it slowed a lot of things down and grew a lot of things. When COVID hit, it slowed the radio down a little bit and it grew podcasts and streamers like crazy because everyone was in the house and not everyone was able to get to their radio stations.
Social media,
social media and everything as well. So like compared to 2020 and before, compared to now, where we're in a podcast, YouTube, stream, and social media driven era. Like it's getting played on the radio. Does it still hold that weight that it did before?
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Like for your city, it's a good thing. Like it's good for people in your city know that you still get the love and respect out here. You feel me? But it's like nothing that's gonna be worldwide. The internet, social media, and podcasts and everything we just spoke on, that's that thing can get you far.
Yeah.
You feel me? We can sit here right now and I can say some crazy stuff, bro. I can say some wild stuff. And that thing go viral, bro, that quick. Just off me playing. They don't even know I'm playing.
Yeah.
They just know, they gonna believe whatever just came out my mouth though.
Bro,
feel me?
oh, I've personally seen it numerous times on my podcast.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how many clips I've had that's hit at least 1 million, but and it's crazy when it happens. Like people be like, "Oh, you have so many clips that hit 1 million. You know what you're doing every time?" No,
it just happened.
I probably have maybe 10 clips across all social medias that hit 1 million, but I've put out hundreds. I've put out hundreds of clips. You know what I'm saying? Literally hundreds. I'm close to 1,000. I put out hundreds of clips, and out of those hundreds, 10 have hit 1 million.
Worked for it though.
Yeah, and they're always like ones that I don't expect. Anytime I'm making a clip or reel or something, I'm like, oh, I know this is gonna go viral. It doesn't.
It don't. Yep.
But when I'm making something like, let me just make this and put it out, that shit takes off.
Crazy.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. But yeah. So you're definitely on point. So you're saying now it's like that has replaced like the radio feeling.
Yeah. It's like back in the day. Like growing up, the radio was the big thing. Like,
it was everything.
It was everything being on the radio. Everything. You almost felt like you made it.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
So it's just I feel like that social media and being consistent on there and showing people whatever you gotta show them, even if it's music, if it's being funny, if it's being a person eating food, whatever you doing, just staying consistent is gonna bring people to you.
Right.
For sure. Like I even started like. When I drop my videos and little reels, I started doing the ads, like, and then I'm like, okay. My brother used to always be like, bro, just try the ad, just see what it do for you. But I put a little $40, $50 on there.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to see how it works.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang, this person followed you from your ad. This person followed you from your ad. And it's coming. I'm like, oh, okay. So this the game you gotta play to get your stuff out there or make it go viral or whatever you do. But you just gotta, you gotta pay to play.
You gotta pay for marketing.
Yeah, you gotta pay for marketing. Everything you do.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. So I haven't used ads on my main profile. I used to do them on my other profile like years ago. I haven't recently though.
Yeah.
But like, what's some game on like your ads and like how you target what specific audience exactly?
Yeah, so sometimes it asks you like, who are you trying to target it? You feel me? Like people that don't know you, your followers, and something else. But it's just like it make a lot of sense because people who don't know you, when they just flipping on their story or they going through you're gonna pop up. You feel me? They can be from Atlanta, they can be from anywhere in this world.
Yeah,
they gonna see that. You feel me? And if they like what they hear or whatever you doing, they gonna come follow you. They gonna come and check you out. So don't be cheap. Like invest in yourself.
Got to.
You go spend $30 on that food to go out to eat every night or whatever it is, bro. Invest in yourself and then you'll see the outcome. And I've been did it years ago, but I did it for the first time again in a long time. When was that 2-3 weeks ago? And I started seeing my followers grow.
Yeah.
My followers started growing off of just that. So I said, okay, bet I know what I'm about to start doing now every time.
Yeah.
So I advise anybody, if you whatever you doing in life, rapping, singing, whatever you do, podcasts, man, do them ads. Do them ads, bro. Them people tap in with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's also important to throw out there, as far as doing the ads, spending money on it, making sure that it's something of quality. It's good quality.
Good quality.
You know what I mean? Because it'll show. Like with you started seeing a return on your investment because you had a good quality product to put out there.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you have some bullshit that you put out there and you're like, oh, I spent money on it, why isn't it coming back? It don't matter how much you spend on marketing, you have to have a good product at the end of the day.
Yeah, that thing gotta look like something.
Yeah.
That thing gonna look like it got to. That's with anything in life.
So now speaking of that, it has to look like something. So now music videos ain't what they used to be because it was a whole music video that would draw people in. Yeah. Now with social media, it seems like it's getting shorter and shorter. It's something that has to be like maybe like 90 seconds or less that captures people.
That's a fact.
You see a lot of people doing the freestyles with the mic drop.
Yep.
You did your freestyle in Uptown in Charlotte outside. Yep. You see a lot of people getting creative with freestyles, and it could be a freestyle of an actual record
song,
that they do, but that's like the new music video, like if you would now. Like what's your take on that, and how much energy do you put towards the actual visuals, towards the song, and what are you looking for to captivate attention? Like just what's your mindset when going after that now, because it shifted so much?
It's just like we said, it's like all what you put out. Like even if I need props, okay. If I got a song called Money Talk, I'm just throwing this out there. I ain't got no song like that.
Mm-hmm.
I need to have props. I need to have this much money on me. I need to be doing something with this money. I need to be riding a nice car downtown and making a reel out of that. You feel me? I just need to be doing something that's gonna make people turn up and listen to it and look at me and like, yeah, bruh did his thing right there. You feel me? And I just feel like you get what you put out. If you be lazy and you just don't care what you doing and it ain't don't mean nothing to you, you ain't gonna get nothing back in return.
Oh yeah, people feel that energy.
Yeah,
through the phone, they feel that energy if you
for
bullshit.
sure. Like, but if you really put your hard, work and grind into it and try and be consistent, and even if they get, man, I don't care, bro. If I gotta post the same song 7-8 times a week, you gonna hear this till you're stuck in your head. You gonna go want to download it now. Yeah. But just keep pushing it, keep posting your content, and that's what I'm big on right now. Like, I used to be like, man, I'm tired of promoting this one song. I'm tired, man. Don't never give up on that one song. That one song can take you out of there. Literally. Yeah, like I see people who every single day they wake up, they promote one song. People who already made it. You feel me? Even if it's a different video, it could be some girls just turning up to it. You ain't even got to be in it. Just use it. Yeah, like make them people lock in with your music. Make them people know, oh yeah, boy, that's bruh song. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's real. That's real. Yeah, that's definitely real. That reminded me of, I mean, like I said, I seen you do it a lot. I seen you do it with. So let's talk about this. I seen you do it recently with one song in particular. You have a few pieces of content out there around it, getting people's attention towards it. My Little Fine Shit. Yeah. Like I said, you had the freestyle on what's that show called? I'll give him his props. South 81 South. Yeah. 81 South. V-Dot. Yeah, V-Dot. Shout out V-Dot. Yeah, and it's crazy because Anise, another artist, we've done a few shows together, but she was on it as well recently. She dope. Yeah, she dope. I like her music. She hard. She different. Yeah, that's my people. And she be grinding. Yeah, I be seeing her. She be grinding. Her and her manager JD. Shout out to JD. They be grinding. They be all over the place. They be just like how you were saying, like putting your all. Like she'll have one song. She'll have different videos of like. You know what I'm saying? Bitches twerking to, you know what I'm saying? Or she'll have a whole lot of different shit around one song, but it just exactly like you just said. Yeah, that's hard. And she was on 81 South as well. I think that's the name of it, with V-Dot. But yeah, you was on there with that. You did your freestyle in Uptown Charlotte to My Little Fine Shit. Yeah. So let's talk about that, but Little Fine Shit. First and foremost, that record, it's not officially out yet, is it? Nah, it's coming this month though. This month? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna drop that off in here. This is the first place I said it at. Okay, but I appreciate that. Yeah. I didn't know if you was allowed to or not. But we letting it out. We ain't holding nothing back. This gotta go. We gotta get this outside. And it's gonna be dropping at the perfect time too, because it's gonna be nice and warm outside. And that's when the Little Fine Shit is outside, whether they by themselves or on somebody on. Yep. That's when the Little Fine Shits pop out. Yep, it's the perfect time for it. Straight up. What inspired, first and foremost, how did that song even come about? Man, me and my homeboy was talking for real, bro. He was like, bro, you know what you need to make, bro? He was like, make something for the girls, bro. Something like my fine shit. And he was like, bro, you notice that's everything they say, like on their pictures, when they outside, like everything they use that terminology. Yeah. So I'm like, dang, bro, that's crazy. You right. Let me try this. You feel me? Because I'm always for a song for the females anyway. You feel me? The females support you way more than these dudes do all the time. Yeah. They'll be like, where's your new shit at? We're waiting. They waiting. Yeah. They waiting on you, bro. They support you. Yeah. So after that, I had went in there. After me and bro talked about it, probably like a day later, I'm like, I ain't doing no waiting. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I went in there. I told my dude had a beat. Shout out to H-Wood. H-Wood made the beat. And then I just felt it. I'm like, okay, my little fine shit. Yeah. And my little fine shit, you feel me? It's just something people can relate to. You feel me? It's something I know the girls gonna like, because they always say it. So I was like, yeah, this it right here. Yeah. And then I went through so much trying to even put other people on it. You feel me? Just to man, let's do this Carolina stuff. Let's show people we can work together, because that's what we missing out here, unity. We don't work enough with each other. Everybody want to be the big dog.
Yeah.
Everybody don't want to come together with it. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm asking these people. I'm like, okay. But I'm the type of person, bro, I ain't waiting on a soul.
Yeah.
If you ain't hungry for it like me to hop on there, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it myself. Don't even worry about it.
When you say you were asking people, you were trying to get people to feature on it?
Yeah. I was trying. I talked to some big people though, like and ain't no wrong.
Yeah,
we
for
cool.
sure.
We still it's all love,
For
but
sure.
everybody on their own mission. Everybody on their own journey. So I understand certain things.
Yeah.
Boom. So I'm like, okay, I ain't waiting on nobody still. Boom. I gotta drop this.
Yeah.
The fans is asking for it. People DM me asking about it. I'm getting text me, bro. What's up, bro? Drop it. Drop.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, bet. I'm gonna just finish it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my second verse, do my thing, and I'm gonna put it out there. And if the remix come, if somebody end up doing it, it'll be a remix then.
Okay.
You feel me? If it's meant, it's meant.
Yeah, like you said, no love lost, but that's crazy that nobody wanted to, like you said, timing as well.
Yeah.
But that's ain't gonna be a banger.
Oh yeah. I already know. That's why I ain't tripping.
Yeah. Like, bro, like we said, the weather, everybody say it now. You know what I'm saying?
It's
they're like,
bro.
yo, every chick, you know what I'm saying? Like they want to be outside with it and show that they a little fine shit themselves.
Exactly, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, they be calling dudes they little fine shit too. They call it
straight up, bro. And that's why I wasn't tripping, because I know what it's about to do. Like when I did that with V-Dot and I seen the attention I got off it, I said, oh yeah, I know what this about to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then it's crazy because boom, right after I did it, no cap, went viral on TikTok. Boy, he got the same song. Swear to God, but he ain't dropped yet. But he on the hook saying, my little fine shit.
Yeah.
My little fine shit. I'm like, oh my God, man. So I gotta drop mine, way before that. You feel me? So it's just part of the game. Some great minds think alike sometimes. I was just ready to say that. Great minds think alike. Yeah, for sure. That's just how it go. Yeah, I don't never get mad at stuff like that. Like, that's just how it go. Keep going.
If anything, that's a compliment. You know what I'm saying? That two artists on the same high frequency.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a compliment.
We thinking the same.
Right. It ain't like some Joe Schmo who, you know what I mean? Like, nah, it's someone, we on the same. That's how you got to do. Okay, so 2 years ago, you dropped the record, My Lil Yeah Yeah. Okay, so that was 2 years ago. You got my Lil Yeah Yeah. Today we got My Lil Fine Shit.
Yeah.
So for the people, Shaq, break down the difference between your Lil Yeah Yeah and your Lil Fine Shit. Okay. What's the difference?
Your Lil Yeah Yeah could be your little duck off, your little sneaky link, your little come on. Yeah. When it's time to ride past what's it called? Princess Passenger, whatever, you feel me? And your fine shit, boy, I feel like that's your bitch.
You want to show that off? Yeah,
I got you my trophy. Yeah. I gotta show you off. They gotta know about this shit right here. I'm talking about head to toe. You bad. You got the swag. You got everything.
Yeah.
So you gotta be the fine shit. Everybody can't be no fine shit.
Nah.
For sure.
Hell nah.
Everybody can't be no fine shit.
And it ain't to say she ugly, but we said, the little fine shit, like you said, that's the trophy. That's the shit you want to be seen with.
Showing off with. Yeah. When you see me and her, you know, oh, that's a power couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, nothing, I don't know. I heard this from one of my old heads when I was like a teenager.
Yeah.
Nothing compliments a man better than a fine-ass woman on his side.
That's a fact.
Nothing.
You know how fly that is when you can just pop out with your woman, and she got that stuff, she got that shit on, and you got that shit on. Man, y'all don't even know how player that is, man.
It is the greatest compliment for a man.
Straight up. I be telling you, I'd rather have one woman than a bunch of hoes, boy.
Yeah, bro.
These hoes is just having a bunch, boy. That shit, you're fun, but boy, that shit gets stressful.
Yeah, it's a lot. Niggas
won't tell you that though.
Yeah, it's a lot of
energy. That shit
bro.
stressful, boy.
I was recently in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Like, just so I don't give too let's just say within the past year. We'll just say that.
Okay.
It was between two
and
Shaq. This my I don't know. They might tune in. I don't know, but fucking I'm gonna say it. This was the craziest shit ever, bro. I know God put both of these women in my life at the same time for a reason. Let me tell you why. Because they were so much alike. Where one fell off though, the other one, like, if this was one chick, I would be engaged right now.
Yeah.
Bro, but listen how similar they are, or whatever. Both weighed $160. They both weighed the same weight.
Damn.
They both drove white trucks. One was a Porsche and the other was a Beamer. They both drove white trucks, a Beamer and a Porsche. Bro, what's the other similarity? Bro, they would hit me up when I was kind of like not messing with them at the same time, but like they both was bro, they both would hit me up at the same time. But it was like I've never witnessed no shit like this in my life. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on,
That's
bro?
How it be,
I be thinking about one, the other would hit me up.
Yep.
So, but I had to decide. I was like, nah, like I haven't done that multiple shit since like college, and I know what it comes with. I know, like at the end of the day, I was like, I know I'm gonna lose both.
Yeah.
The two shit, that's just too much energy. You know what I'm saying? So
it's too much. Bro.
Yeah, I had to choose one.
Holidays come up, you buying 2-3 gifts. Goddamn, stay smacking your pockets, boy. You got to spend time with both. You got to try to hurry up and get it in with this one. Hurry up and get it in with that one. Boy, it just come with too much, bro. I ain't got it in me no more. That shit is, boy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That shit drain your energy for real. Yeah. Too many personalities to deal with. Yeah.
Heavy on that holiday season shit too. Like I hate when I like start talking to a chick and it's right before the holidays or her birthday.
I swear, I thought I was the only one, bro.
I'm like, bro, why is it always like the same fucking time?
The same time, boy. You don't even be know that until after the fact. You be like, damn.
Right. Or you ever had a joint that you kind of mess with, but like she ain't your personal joint.
Yeah.
And it's right before Valentine's Day or Valentine's Day coming up. So you got to play it cool, like, oh, I ain't even ready to be in town for her. I got to slide back to the crib. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm sick.
Yeah.
I done caught the flu, baby.
I got COVID, man. I've been bad. I got COVID.
It just come with too much, boy. It come with too much, boy.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Yeah.
Nah. It was to the point back in the day when I used to move like that, bro. I used to hate holidays. I used to hate Valentine's Day with a passion.
Wow.
Cause I used to always have this mindset as in, bro, I don't need no day to show you I love you. If I rock with you, I show you that numerous times. All this internet, social media got the game so watered down, dog. Everybody, all these females ready to do this. Post. Man, I do this on a regular.
Yeah.
You don't even rep this hard when I do this on a regular.
She ain't think about that.
Yeah, but you want to go on social media on Valentine's Day and do all that extra stuff to be, I don't know if it's competition to make it seem like you special. Man, I show you special all the time if you fuck with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no sometime, no, I'm going to show you that. You feel me? I don't mind doing that.
And that'll cause like a real issue leading to women leaving dudes behind that. Like, if they hold it down all year on a regular, but Valentine's Day, it ain't as extravagant, or the birthday ain't as extravagant.
They feeling away.
Bro, she will leave you behind that shit. That is crazy.
I swear she will, boy. Like, damn, off a day?
Yeah, like you said, it's social media for sure.
Yeah,
definitely,
bro. Shit just different now.
Yeah. Let's just talk about like other things that like social media has like ruined, as far as like your opinion. Like what are just some things that like it ruined, and how did it do so?
I feel like the streets, definitely the streets. Like if you out here doing your thing, it's like, I don't know when these dudes felt like it was cool to post it. To post that you out here moving how you moving.
Right.
That ain't gangster. Like, I ain't grow up like that. I ain't grow up posting my stuff and trying to get it off like that. I feel like they do. It's so many young dudes too who just do it, bro. Like it's cool. Like this ain't legal, bro.
Yeah.
Social media got y'all messed up thinking this is how it goes. No.
And them people's watching it too.
What?
They definitely watching.
Man, I got to a situation. Them people told me everything. Yeah, they watching you. I know for a fact they watching you. Boy, you gotta watch what you post.
Damn.
Like it ain't even that serious for real. Like,
yeah,
if you can't get out here and make it work and network yourself, man, that social media ain't it, bro.
Yeah.
And what else, man? What else have social media ruined? Just
and we could talk about like dating too. Dating relationships.
Yeah, definitely relationships, bro. I just feel like everybody in competition. Everybody want to be better than the next person. You feel me? Like, man, be you. Be real with yourself. Stand on what you believe in. All that internet stuff. I ain't never been that type of person, bro. Cause when I grew up, I ain't have all that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I had it when I got probably like, okay, teenager and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we still was outside doing regular stuff.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? We was out living life, bro. That's when life was easy.
That shit was the best.
Yeah, so now it's like, bro, it's so fairy tale, bro. It's like everybody want a rich dude. Everybody want I don't know, bro. It's just fake, bro.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fake stuff,
It's
bro.
fake.
I can't get jiggy with it. I ain't lying to you, bro.
It's like all the women want a rich dude.
Mm-hmm.
All the dudes want either, it depends on the dude type, whether they want it's either they want an IG baddie or a straight, hella, what's the word? Feminine, soft woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you gotta do your crap. This goes for both ways, women and men. You gotta do what you gotta do to get whatever it is that you're trying to attract.
Exactly.
You can't attract something up here when you down here.
You down here,
whatever it is.
That don't make sense.
You know what I mean? And I think that people see that whatever they want to attract is on social media. They automatically think, oh, it's out there. I can get it. I should have it. Just because they see it on social media and know that it's out there.
Yeah.
That is literally a social hemisphere that you're seeing this person on. You know what I mean?
It's a realistic thing.
Can you go outside and grab whatever it is that you trying to, you know what I mean?
No, for
That's
real.
the real test.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no DM, no. The real test, go outside and see if whatever it is that you think you can attract, see if you can really pull that.
See if you got that in you for real.
See if you can really pull that and look at their reaction. That'll tell you if you're on the level that you think you're on or not. Exactly. That'll tell you their reaction.
Yeah.
Right then and there.
Stop trying to buy a chick, man.
That shit is nasty.
Yeah, stop trying to buy a chick. That ain't it. Like, bro, I gotta be telling people, bro, before I even had me some money, bro, I was pulling girls just cause of me, of who I am. Yeah, like
off the strength.
I can do that. It's gotta be in you. If it's in you, it's in you. You feel me?
Nike slides and hoop shorts.
Yeah, I'm cool. I ain't gotta do nothing extra. Before I had a chain, before I had a watch, boy, I hit the baddest ones. Ain't never had to do nothing extra. Yeah,
straight up.
And these dudes be so corny, man. They feel like, oh, I can do this. I'm gonna blow this on. Man, you don't even take all that. When you really got it in you, boy, that thing come easy. That thing come easy.
They feel it. And it comes to you for real, for real.
Yeah. It come right in your lap.
They feel it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I say I low-key appreciate like dudes that go the other route, that be on some corny shit.
Yeah.
Because it repels the chicks.
Facts.
Because when they around that all day, cool, they gonna take your money. They gonna take your liquor.
Oh, milky.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna take whatever it is you got to offer. They'll take that shit and come right to a real one.
Right to a real one after. I didn't seen it. I done seen it, boy.
Multiple times.
Yeah, finesse. I'm talking about, man, how you feeling like you're special, my boy. And after that, get what? She going home right to that, boy. I'm talking about go crazy over there with your money. The heck, boy, go, man.
My thing is this. Like, okay, like dudes that try to impress a chick together with materialistic things of money. I guarantee that if you did get the draws off of that, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I guarantee though, she didn't come or squirt.
No, for real. That's another thing. These dudes don't even know how to please a woman.
Guarantee. She not even turned on for real. If she do get turned on because she thinking about the money.
Yeah.
But again, she ain't come or squirt.
She ain't did none of that.
Nah.
She ain't did none of that. You so caught up thinking you doing something because you spending your check. Man, she over there talking about you in the group chat to her friends, man.
Nasty work.
He's sweet. He's sweet, boy. He ain't even lasting long. He ain't even putting it down like old boy was. Yeah, you over there horse playing, trying to buy out. That ain't gonna always work, bro.
When you do your thing, you the midnight train.
She
step out with you, go on dates and all that.
Yeah.
11 at night, midnight, 1 in the morning.
Out of there. Gone.
That's when we get that text, midnight. Call it the Midnight Express.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like it. Ain't even got to step out the crib.
Where you at? They get that where you at text. You up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You up? What you doing? When you get that midnight, what you doing text, man.
But
especially when you just in the crib
chilling. Yeah.
And you get that, you up that, text.
You be like, heck yeah, what, boy? Man, but if you miss it, you be sick.
It's no worse feeling.
Ooh.
You wake up like 7, 8 in the morning.
You use the bathroom or something and get that text, you be like, oh.
And then you do this. You try to be like, it's like 8 in the morning. What you doing? You still up? I mean, you can pull up off the morning.
She knocked that over there. Mouth open.
Be pissed off,
That's
bro.
the worst feeling, boy.
Yeah, man.
Gotta keep that phone on loud sometimes.
Yeah,
bro. You don't know what you jump into.
Hell yeah, man. That's a fact.
Sure.
Like we was talking about earlier in the episode, we were saying how a lot of people don't know about your PA roots.
Yeah.
Just real quick, speak on that. Like, just your PA to Charlotte roots. How much time you spent in one and the other?
I did kind of like. I was born in Reading, PA.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I was there. I was in Reading probably till I was like, 7, 8, something like that, bro. But it was just a lot going on. I was getting in stuff down up there. I'm stay getting in stuff, and my mama wanted to move to Charlotte. Boom. So we came to Charlotte probably when I was like 8, 9, and then I was here ever since then. But it's still. I don't get to go home enough, bro, and I hate that. I just lost my cousin. Like I was telling you.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't get to go see family like that, and I don't even think it's just. I like to see motivation, bro. I like to wake. You know how PA look, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough.
Yeah,
it's the slums. Like that's how it look.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of gray.
Yeah,
like PA is kind of gray.
It's gray, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like. I ain't never want that energy no more, bro. I felt like I was over that time, but it's still I still got a lot of family down there. That come first.
Yeah.
So
when you go home, this happens to me all the time whenever I go back home.
Yeah.
Like when you go home, say like you might it might not be nothing crazy, but you might be going through something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just something slight. When you go back home, where you from, and you spend time with your family, that shit gives you life. That shit rejuvenates you. Like it really like lifts you up. You know what I'm saying? Good. Like when you're around your family, like that like puts a battery in your back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I need it.
Yeah, it's needed. When you came out here, when you and your folks came out here, did y'all have any family out here before that? Or was it y'all just came to Charlotte and it was just y'all?
Yeah, it was just I think we had my uncle and one of my cousins down here, but it was just me, my mama, my sister, my grandma. We all packed up and just came out down to Charlotte. Yeah. Yeah, but I love Charlotte. I love PA too for sure. But when I go back, I'm ready to go have me a pastelito.
Yeah,
all that. I'm ready to go eat good, a Philly cheesesteak. I'm ready to go do all that stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely good eats.
Where you at? They be having good chips.
Good chips.
It's called Good.
See, I don't even know what that is. I'm not that deep.
Show you.
Yeah, I'm not that deep in it.
I'm gonna show you.
Good chips. What is good chips?
Well, they liked it. They definitely what the name say.
Yeah.
There you go. Food.
Yeah.
They got barbecue flavor. They got the original flavor.
Hold on, I gotta look this up.
You gotta look them up. You can order them too. You can order them off. I think Amazon.
You said just straight
good chips. Yep. Crack. I'm talking about crack in a bag, boy. Good. I ain't never tasted no chips that good. I'm addicted to them for real.
Oh, all right, yeah, I've seen these.
You seen them, right?
Where have I seen these at? I've never tried them, but I for sure have seen these.
Yeah, you seen them.
Okay, so these are PA staple.
Yeah, for sure. Bet. Yeah, you gotta try them one day especially when you out there. You can even order them though, for sure.
All right, bet. Yeah, they got some good flavors too.
Yeah.
So we got so I'm from Maryland. I just my best friend lives in Philly.
Okay.
And plus I'm an Eagles fan, so I've always been traveling to Philly.
Yeah.
It's like my fourth home at this point. Philly is, but so in Maryland we have, if we're talking chips, we have crab flavored Utz chips. Yeah, we got everything is crab or Old Bay flavored.
Old Bay, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But I'll say this, speaking on that, out here, it's a spot similar to Chex. Charlotte got Chex wings.
Yeah.
Some of the best wings in the city.
For sure.
But back home, we got a spot called America's Best Wings. And there's a flavor called Honey Old Bay.
Yeah.
Honey Old Bay wings are the best flavored wings I've ever had in my life. You can only get them in Maryland. Bro, these are so. And then you also got the wings and mumbo sauce. Mumbo sauce hit too.
I always hit.
But that Honey Old Bay, Man.
Oh man, so I gotta try that.
Yeah.
I love me some good old wings.
If you ever around the way, Honey Old Bay. But okay, so since 8, you've lived in Charlotte. How old are you now?
31.
Okay.
Yeah.
We the same age. Well, I'm 30, but we the same age. So you lived in Charlotte for a little over 20 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So you've seen Charlotte like change drastically.
Heck yeah.
And for me to just be out here for 4 years, I've seen it change drastically.
Different,
like
bro.
Just across the street, the apartment I used to live in, the amount of homes and apartments they've built around it within a 1 mile radius.
It's crazy.
It's insane. I mean, it's probably like 7 neighborhoods alone or apartment complexes alone within 1 mile of across the street.
Facts.
And that was only within 3 years.
They building, boy.
And uptown, all the sky rises, all the condos and apartments. I mean, it's over 100 people a day that's coming to Charlotte at this point.
Yeah, Charlotte growing, bro.
Yeah, so let me ask you that. As someone that's been in Charlotte for over 20 years, like, what's your take on the fast-ass change that Charlotte has gone through over the past however many years, but especially like more recently, like within like the past like 7 to 10 years?
Mm-hmm. I feel like it needed to, bro. Charlotte was always, they swore we were supposed to be the next Atlanta. You feel me?
That's all I heard.
So it's like we deserve everything that's coming to the city, how beautiful it's getting, like everything new, the new clubs, these new food spots. We got a lot of new everything, even for the kids to go do.
Yeah.
It's just growing. I feel like we needed that. We deserve that. Even the hood's not even the same no more. They trying to move, the other people in to get the hood going. And they building over there. And that look perfect. Like it look beautiful over there. You wouldn't even think you in the hood no more.
So you're with it. You're on point with that.
Yeah, I like it, bro. I feel like it's well overdue. Like we've been supposed to been like this, but it's like, it's God's time, and I feel like this the right time for it. So I feel like once the city growing, I feel like everything will grow around it.
Yeah.
From artists to everything. Like people gonna start tapping into Charlotte so much and want to see what's going on out here just off it growing how it's growing.
Yeah.
What's going on down here? Who rapping out here? Who doing this out here? Who's singing out here? Who cooking out here? It's just growing so much, and I feel like it's gonna be major for the city. It's gonna keep being major.
I agree. And that's a big reason why I came out here to Charlotte.
Sure.
Like when I moved out here 4 years ago, I had the podcast in mind. And it was between staying home back in Maryland. So I have the whole DMV area to work with. I got DC, Baltimore, and everywhere in between.
Yeah.
I got that market. Or it was Atlanta. I was like, okay, do I go to Atlanta? So the Atlanta market is booming. But I chose Charlotte, and people are like, why Charlotte? But they see it now.
Yeah.
Because how crazy and how fast it's growing. But I chose Charlotte because I saw it.
Yeah.
Like I heard people say the baby Atlanta, cool. But still, I don't know. When I first came out here, I'm like, yo, this shit is like that.
It's like it,
and
bro.
It's so much to build on top of it, and they're doing just that. I think they're doing it right too. I agree with you. But yeah, and also, like I said, I brought the pod out here because I'm like, okay, I want to be that podcast in Charlotte that's like, what's the podcast? If I'm traveling through Charlotte, what's the hottest podcast in the city that I got to stop by and be a part of?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if someone's in Charlotte, like yourself or any of the other figures that I've had in Charlotte, it's like, okay, what's that podcast I need? I just need to like bring some home feeling to a podcast, like something that's in Charlotte, that's repping Charlotte, putting on for the city. Where can I go?
Yeah.
Always wanted to be that, and I saw Charlotte for the perfect opportunity to do just that. And just like the city, the podcast is growing with it.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? And it's done just that. People have stopped by like, yo, I'm gonna be in Charlotte. I would love to And it's done just that. But that's because people are stopping by Charlotte.
Every
it's
time,
growing.
every day.
Yeah.
Every day people stopping by, bro. I noticed that like it be a lot of famous people out here, bro.
Yeah, it is.
For real. Like you're running to somebody out the blue. Just being in the mix, downtown, out eating, bro. They be outside. Like Charlotte definitely one of them cities, bro.
So are you one of those that's like, yeah, like come along, or you like, okay, we fool?
So I ain't gonna lie, I don't like traffic, bro. I hate traffic. So if it's gonna bring too much traffic, oh yeah, y'all need to stay where y'all at. But definitely, if you got good energy, good vibes, you got definitely something good for Charlotte, and you bringing something to the table. Come on.
Yeah.
All that traffic, I ain't with that, bro. I swear
77 is already one of the worst highways I've ever drove on.
Any day you come out, bro. Anytime you come out, it's bad.
Yesterday, it was like in the middle of the day on a Saturday, bro. It's nothing going on uptown. It's just a chill Saturday. I hop on 77 South and it's traffic galore. I'm like, bro, this is insane.
Yeah, bro, it's bad. I hate it. Like, and it ain't used to be like that as much. But now, boy, you'll be stuck in traffic about 20, 30 minutes sometimes, depending on what happened. And then people don't know how to drive in Charlotte. They driving skills suck. I don't know how they got their L's, but boy, people wreck so quick. You'll be like, how did you do this, bro?
So how would you describe the Charlotte drivers? Like, what makes them bad?
Bro, they in the fast lane, driving slow. I feel like old people too. Some old people don't deserve to drive, bro.
Yeah, I think old people should have to retake like a test like every other year to keep their license because it's ridiculous.
It's too much going on out there for them to be out there like that.
So as somebody that's from Maryland, first and foremost, Virginia drivers are the worst ever. Like, not even exaggerating. I fear for my life when I'm on the same road as someone who's from Virginia and they're driving. Man. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. But right behind them is Maryland.
Okay.
Charlotte drivers are terrible as well, but I'm gonna tell you what separates the two.
Okay.
In the DMV, the drivers drive worse than they think they can. Like, they think they can drive fast and do the shit that they do and just run shit. They think that they're good enough to do that, but they're not. In Charlotte, the drivers are very passive. Like you said, they'll drive slow as shit in the fast lane. Like, it's like, okay, you need to step it up. Yeah. Like, get a little bit more aggressive. Like, they're too aggressive back home, but out here, they're not aggressive. They're hella passive, which actually makes it worse.
Yeah.
And then one thing I've noticed out here is if it's a accident, it could be an accident on the other side of the highway. That'll cause traffic on this side.
Because you slowing down, everybody being nosy.
Everybody's slowing down. And I mean slow as fuck to look at it and stare at it. Like, you glimpse at it, cool, but you got to keep that shit pushing.
Keep it going. I don't never understand that, bro. And then you ever been in traffic, you be like, dang, man, why is so much traffic? Well, you get down there, ain't nothing down there.
Nothing,
boy. I'm talking about, I be like, what y'all doing? Ain't no way y'all just driving, cruising this slow on no highway, bro.
Yeah, bro. Charlotte got the most passive drivers I've ever seen. I guess that's that whole Southern hospitality thing. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's kind of slow paced out here, so people aren't used to it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but just to rewind real quick, how you said like the hoods out here in Charlotte, like they're kind of getting moved out and getting, they're building these new properties in it.
Yeah.
So what I want to get your take. From what I hear from the Charlotte natives is that they're being like pushed out to like Gastonia, Concord because they're removing the hoods, but then everything else is so high that they can't stay like they did before because there's so many people out here. They gotta raise the prices to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying? To make Charlotte match with the growth of the people in it. So like, what's your take on that? It's gentrification. That's what it is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your take on gentrification in general? Because Charlotte, as of recently, has become one of them cities that has been hit hard with gentrification.
Yeah. I kind of knew it was coming though, bro. You could tell. You could tell it was gonna hit hard because just seeing like places you don't even expect looking nice. You feel me? It's like ain't no way where it go down at. Y'all got these 3-story big boy. I'm talking about nice houses, bro.
And that's the giveaway in Charlotte. It'll be one house, but you can't have basements out here in Charlotte.
Yeah.
So they make them tall. You'll see that one house, that tall ass 3-story joint with a rooftop. Once you see that in your hood in Charlotte,
bro, I'm talking about. I was in where was I at? I think I was in West Trade, bro, and that's straight to slums. I'm driving through a neighborhood in there, bro. They got a house. Was it a house or? It had to be a house, yeah. Bro, I'm talking about it's see-through through the whole house. Glass house. Boom, you can see everything from the top to the bottom. And I'm like, boy, ain't no way y'all got that in the hood like that. Anybody can look through here and see if they want it. So like, bro, it's like they really trying to push people out, bro.
Yeah.
Like they trying to get it out. Like, and people moving there. They moving in these places. I see white people in the hood with their dogs now.
Oh yeah.
Like they walking their dogs and they don't mess with them. They don't mess with you.
Yeah.
Straight up, they trying to get this going.
Yeah. It's crazy to see because I saw DC got hit hard like for a minute because like
I gotta get to DC. I heard DC lit.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah,
always. That's why I kind of had to step back. I'm like, let me move somewhere where it's, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always home. I'm always turned up. Yeah. This when I was living back home. I was like, let me go somewhere new and just, you know what I'm saying, get a reset.
Yeah, they
but
say DC turned.
Yeah, DC's gentrification got hit hard. Like I was able to see that. And even Baltimore now. Baltimore's being hit with it now. Like it's been slowly, you know what I'm saying, doing it. But as of recently, Baltimore has been hit heavy with it. You know what I'm saying? So to come out here in Charlotte, I already knew what it was. It'll be certain spots like what's that neighborhood? Not Southside Homes, but before Southside Homes. If you on Tryon heading south, it's that neighborhood. It's like right across from
gas station.
It's like a Boost Mobile joint right there in the corner. I think Remount Road.
Remount Road.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what you're talking about.
It's a neighborhood right there.
I forgot that neighborhood though.
It was some houses that were still there. And like now, you know what I'm saying, they're gone, but I could tell off bucks. Because I saw across the street the houses they were making. I was like, oh, this spot ready to get hit soon. And sure enough, that's what they doing.
That's what they doing.
Yeah.
They ain't playing.
Nah.
At all.
So recently I saw on your IG that you took a pic with Birdman and BG.
Yeah.
That was out here?
Bro. Yeah, that was it. The night they had the concert.
Ah, that's hard.
That was a major night for me. Cause I ain't make it to the concert.
Okay.
So I ain't make it to the concert. I'm like, bet I'm about to still go put this work in though. Let me go shake some hands. Let me go tap in. You feel me? My people had on the food spot they was coming to, so they hit me like, Shaq, pull up. Like, you need to come chop it up with these dudes, you know, talk to them. You know, you hot boy. You got to meet the hot boys. I'm like, oh, yeah, bet. It makes sense. Boom, I get out there. Birdman pull up in a big boy tour bus. I'm talking about that thing blocking the whole street for real.
Yeah.
I said, boy, and then he got all his homeboys with him, but they in black trucks surrounding that thing. I said, boy, he moved like the mob, boy.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I met Slim. Slim was in, you know what Slim is?
That's his brother.
That's his brother.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you don't even get close to Slim. Slim don't even be out like that.
Right, he ducked off.
Man, I'm like, boy, that's crazy. But Birdman was cool. Birdman was, you know, he OG. He don't even play certain stuff. Them boys was it was too many people walking up because I'm the one that hopped out there. I'm like, hey.
Started it.
Yeah, I'm like, Birdman, hey, boy, I grew up on you, man. I need a picture. He like, yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Let's chop it up right quick. Boom. All these other people walking up with their phones on, with their flashlights. Birdman say, hey, man, y'all gotta get them fucking lights out my face.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta chill with that. I said, oh, yeah, you know, OG ain't playing with it, man.
They made it hot.
Yeah, so he told them to go, but we chopped it up for a second. But me and BG really was turned up together. We was in the club. Because he remembered me from Houston. I just met him in Houston in August.
Okay.
In the mall. Boom, and I'm like, yeah, bro, you remember I just met you in the mall? He was like, yeah. He was like, man, when you coming to get a feature with me? You got one from Boo. Come get one for me.
Right.
I was like, yeah, let's put it together. He gave me his phone number and everything. So I said, yeah, we're going to put that together for sure.
That's hard, man.
Yeah, especially with people you grew up on.
Hell yeah, bro. And then when they show love, you know what I'm saying, when it's good energy, because like they say, it's like a saying like, don't meet your idols. You know what I'm saying? Because they might be an asshole and it might completely ruin your perception of them.
Facts.
But for them to, you know what I'm saying, show love and just be real, just be solid.
Be solid.
You know what I'm saying? That's a huge thing. Yeah, that's how it was for me when I did my podcast with Lex Luger. When I met him and shot a podcast in the same day.
Oh, that's hard.
But it's someone since I was middle school, since Juicy J, Walker, all that shit. Like me and my bro Kendall, you know what I'm saying? God rest his soul. Like, we were like crazy Lex Luger fans because we were crazy Juicy J fans. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that sound came, you know what I mean?
That sound was lit.
Yeah, so like for him to like be hella cool and show love and just be a chill, solid ass person, I was like, dang, that made me fuck with him even more.
Even more, bro. Because there's a lot of people in that game who ain't right.
Right.
So when it's genuine, that's a dope experience, bro.
Was you a big HotBoys fan growing up?
Yeah, heck yeah. Like they was just to see the cars, the lifestyle, the money, the jewelry, the bitches, like everything they had, boy, it was like, boy, that was lit coming up. Like, boy, I want to be like that when I grow up. You feel me? So it was definitely a dope experience. I ain't never imagined meeting them though. Not never. You feel me? And then But I ain't gonna lie, like I always said, the most realest dude I met in the rap game was Rich Homie. You feel me? He was solid. Damn, yeah, he was genuine. Rest in peace. Yeah, my boy was genuine, bro. And I never forget that. Yeah, for sure.
Like how was it when you met him? Like what were some things like how did you know, okay, this is a solid ass dude? Like what were just some things he did or said?
Even after the feature, like he stayed in touch with me, bro. Like he'd DM me. Like I got plenty of DMs with bro. He check on me, bro. Call me when you get back to the A, bro. You good? Everything good, bro? Bro, I believe in you, bro. I'm 1,000 steps with you. Like he'd tell me that. Like I got a message on my phone with that. Like, bro, just was him. And you could tell it wasn't no fake stuff with it.
Right. And like him just saying, I believe you. This Rich Homie. Someone did a feature with someone that we've been listening to. You know what I'm saying? He has hits. He has some of the greatest hits to come out of the A.
Legend.
You know what I mean? It's for him to say that to you, I believe in you.
Yeah.
What like
I was like, oh yeah, I got something. If bruh see that in me, oh yeah, I got something special. I gotta keep this ball rolling.
Yeah.
For sure. Cause ain't too many people getting it.
Right.
From somebody in the game who done been through the game and a legend in the game. They ain't getting that, bro. So
that's
just
tough.
that made me like, okay, bet. But it's a lot of dudes like in the industry like who didn't show they love. You feel me? Who didn't show they was real or you know, ain't never did no flaw stuff. But you know, you gotta watch it too. Because everything ain't what it seemed like too.
Right.
Yeah, I tell anybody that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely is one that tread lightly. But that comes from being fucked over.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I think people think that people like us that tread lightly, peep shit from afar, we do it because we used to be front and center on shit and got taken advantage of.
Exactly. That's a fact.
So now you gotta be behind the scene and be observant.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? People think you quiet because you standoffish. Nah, I'm just observing the scene.
That's it.
That's
it, bro. You gotta protect yourself at all costs.
Yeah, because I've been there. I know what that talk is like. Okay. I got that shit ran over by me before. You know what I'm saying? When I was a teenager, I already know what it is. I already know what that tone is like, what you talking about. You bullshitting.
That's a fact.
Can't finesse.
That's a fact. You can't.
Nah. What was your favorite song by HotBoys growing up?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. What was my favorite song? I used to like Baller Blocking, Shine, Project Chick, I'm Hot. Oh man, I'm talking about almost everything them boys dropped. Even they movie, bro. I was stuck on they movie. They had a movie called Baller Blocking. Man, I used to watch that. Man, go watch it when you get some free. It's on YouTube.
That's like the Killer Season and Boosie movie. That's one of them type joints.
They got it called Baller Blocking, bro. It's so hard, bro. I'm talking about it's dope though. It's dope. So once I seen how they act and stuff, I said, well, I love these niggas. They different. You can tell they really standing on what they rap about. Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Mine, I was like fascinated with Bling Bling, bro.
Oh yeah. That's one of the ones.
A little ass youngin', bro. I was just fascinated with that with that shit.
Start showing fake jewelry.
Yeah, bro. And then at the time when that dropped, I was living in North Carolina, so you know it was pushed out a little bit more in the South.
Yeah, on the South end,
You know what I mean? So I was
That's a
like
fact,
teenage
bro.
Wayne, like that was a different era.
Wayne's still a GOAT.
Still a GOAT. Okay, so let's start with here. You said Wayne's the GOAT. As far as rappers, Wayne is the greatest of all time.
He one of them. I could say he one of them.
Give me the top 3 GOATs of rap.
In life, like just
Yep.
No generation, just ever.
It don't matter. Who's your top 3?
My top 3, okay.
Your top 3.
My top 3.
Yep.
Damn, it's hard. I'm gonna say I gotta put Boosie up there. Boosie for sure, cause growing up, boy, we ain't had no pop, so listening to Boo was that thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
He was telling our life story.
Yeah.
Boosie. Who I like, man? I like a couple dudes, bro. See, I still like the dudes in the South too. Like, I like Boosie. I like Gates. I like definitely like Wayne. Used to be a big 50 Cent fan though.
Oh yeah,
50 was my dog.
Bro, his impact at a certain point was one of the greatest of all time.
Boy, I had G-Unit everything, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about hat, pants, shirt, shoes.
I had their shoes.
I even had a fake G-Unit spinning chain.
Yeah,
boy, you couldn't tell me nothing, boy. It was like that though.
Yeah.
But them, all them, I can say that it's probably some more too. I just can't think of the top of my head right now.
So who's the GOAT? I'm really interested to hear this from you. Who's the GOAT between Jay-Z and Lil Wayne?
Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't cap because Jay-Z definitely was that thing. But the way Wayne, bro, I just like how hungry and how much he kept dropping, bro.
Yeah.
From mixtapes to albums to features.
Yeah.
He just stayed on top of the game for so long, bro, and was putting out good quality music. Bro, it was like you can't sleep on that, bro.
Nah.
And Jay had his run too. You feel me? Jay definitely did his thing. I just feel like Wayne was like his metaphors, his bars was insane, bro.
Yeah, his metaphors and punchlines were, I think as far as punchlines and metaphors, Wayne is the greatest.
Yeah, for sure.
As far as that, I mean, it would be shit that he would say that would be so creative and so tough. You'd be like, what the fuck? My favorite line by him is, bitch, real G's moving solids like lasagna. Like, who says that? You know what I mean?
Like, how you think about this?
Yeah, like his punchlines were amazing. And then, like you said, his mixtapes and his features and No Ceilings to this day, one of the greatest mixtapes of all time. So, and the reason why I said I was interested to hear your take on this is because, one, you're old enough to remember both Wayne and Hov.
For sure.
We're 30, 31 years old, so we were able to remember both.
Yeah.
Gen Zs, they don't even know Jay-Z songs, so that's why they always trash him.
That's a fact.
Also, you're from the South.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I said that, because it's like the common theme is that if you compare Wayne to Jay-Z, if you're from the South, you're going to choose Wayne.
Yeah.
If you're from above, say Virginia, you're going to choose Jay-Z.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna just be completely honest and non-biased. My take on it. Your take, I agree.
Yeah.
As far as the run that Wayne had, like how much he was dropping his features and his punchlines, and his hooks. I mean, second to none.
Yeah.
I think lyrically, talented wise, Lil Wayne is way better than Jay-Z. Not way. Better than Jay-Z.
Better than Jay-Z, for
I'm not
sure.
going to say way.
Yeah.
I think that as far as lyrically talented, Wayne is better than Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I think what separates the two, though, is why people will pick Jay-Z over Lil Wayne is the total impact that Jay-Z had and influence that Jay-Z had on the rap game. Not to say Wayne ain't have no influence, because he for sure did. Everyone got tatted, dreads, people were claiming blood, Bape, all that shit. For sure.
His too.
Everybody to this day still lights they blunt before they spit on the track.
Straight up.
His impact is I would put second, but I think just the impact that Hov had was crazy. And just like the amount, and Hov made you want to get money.
That's it, yep. Had that hustling music.
Yeah,
that's
like
a fact.
Hov made you want to grind and get your fucking chicken up.
That's a fact, bro.
You know what I mean? Like Wayne was like, oh shit, that's hard, but Hov, it's nighttime. You trying to figure out a way to get some coins. You just driving through the city listening to the Hov. Like that shit puts a battery in your back.
Battery in your back. You hustling.
Yeah,
late night for that.
Yeah, and like I said, and that's why I love Gotti and Jeezy too. But and also
sure.
the influence that Hov had, man, was insane, bro. Like, remember Imaginary Players said, "What's the difference between what'd he say? Damn, what's the difference between
I know which bar you talking about.
2 point. It's like 30 to 40 grand, cocksucker beat it. But anyway, that was a Range Rover he was talking about.
Yeah, you gotta know what he putting down.
The model, this Hov's influence. Hold on, my fault, y'all. I gotta look this up.
You good? Do your thing, brother.
He said, "What's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6?" That's a Range Rover he was talking about. He said 30 to 40 grand, cocksucker beat it. Do those even have leathers? So the 4.0, Range Rover had to stop putting the model on the actual car, because you know how cars they have like the tags on the back of the model of the car. Range had to stop putting the model of the car on there because people were trashing the 4.0 so much because Hov dissed it on Imaginary Players.
Yo.
So they had to completely stop putting the models on it just because.
Crazy.
Ain't that insane?
Yeah, that's insane. I know they were mad.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
You
so
slowing down our numbers.
Yeah. So I just say that to say the impact. Plus, when Hov first came out, bro, like I know everyone's stuck on Reasonable Doubt, but for me, Blueprint is my favorite Hov
Blueprint
album.
was a classic.
That shit goes crazy.
Blueprint was always a classic.
Yeah, like Jay actually could spit.
He could rap.
Yeah.
He actually was talking about something. Yeah.
He could actually spit. But I just wanted to get that take, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like a common theme.
For sure.
But speaking of Wayne, do you think they did Wayne dirty by not putting him on the halftime show for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that was wrong, bro. They was definitely wrong for that. That's that man hometown, bro. New Orleans, they love that man, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't put so much work and grind for this. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, Kendrick might have had the hottest song of that year. You feel me? But come on, get at Wayne, bro. He deserved that, bro.
Oh, I don't think it was because he had the hottest song. I think it was political. Because, Rock Nation, they choose the halftime. Jay-Z has a big influence on the halftime.
Okay, yeah. So he was already salty.
Yeah, I think, you know what I'm saying,
he
it was very
Wayne
political.
Up there.
Nah.
Yeah. It's a lot of politics behind it.
Yeah. So that was messed up.
Yeah.
Did you watch Kendrick's halftime performance?
Yeah, I watched it.
What was your take on it?
It was dope. It was dope. If people really sat down and because everybody ain't get what he was putting down, it was a message behind that whole performance.
What was the message in your opinion?
I feel like the message was like, basically, even when these white people tell you don't do something, trying to control you, we got to stand on business and still do it and show him who he is too.
Yeah,
and it's bigger than that.
Yeah, that's a good take because Samuel L. was playing Uncle Sam and he was telling him like not to do something or hold back from something, but he still did it.
But he still did it, yeah.
That's a good take.
Yeah, how you felt?
I loved it. But you got to understand, I'm coming from somebody who is a Kendrick fan.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying that I'm not one of those, I can't listen to Drake or, when Drake was killing Kendrick, he was killing him. But ultimately, Kendrick won.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I'm a Kendrick fan, and I liked a few songs from the new album, GXN, that he was performing during it. So I was liking some of the songs because it kind of also went with, as an Eagles fan, the whole 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl, Kendrick's performing, and they're playing his music to get you hyped for it. So it kind of was like I was hyped because I was hyped for the Super Bowl in the game.
Okay.
So I was hyped for it too. But as far as just a performance, I thought it was good.
Okay.
I thought it was good. Amazing. I wouldn't say it was amazing.
It was a dope performance.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Like I really liked it. So like as someone that likes Kendrick's music, that liked the new album, that liked the Super Bowl because my team was winning, I liked that whole environment.
Yeah.
I really liked that halftime performance.
It was definitely a good one though.
Yeah, like people say they don't like it.
He did his thing.
Yeah,
everything was on point.
Yeah, I could understand someone that has no idea about Kendrick Lamar's music. I could understand that. But as someone that likes his music, I really thoroughly enjoyed the performance.
Yeah, see, I ain't no Kendrick fan neither. I don't really listen to his music, but I like that song though. That Not Like Us.
Yeah.
But just to see how he performed and did his thing, put it together, I was like, oh yeah, he dope. He's an artist. That's an artist.
He's an artist. That's a performer. He killed it.
He did his thing. You got to give him his credit on that.
So let's do this. Before we get up out of here, let's do this. Let's say they did select Wayne. Average halftime performance songs is usually like 8 to 12 songs. So let's do this. Let's pick 10 songs. If Wayne were to perform at the Super Bowl, let's pick 10 songs that he could have performed that would have really made it a great halftime performance.
I'm gonna say Money on My Mind.
Okay.
Damn, but Wayne got so much stuff.
You gotta throw a million there.
Definitely a million, yeah, for sure.
So that's 2.
Damn, I might.
You know you're gonna do like some,
Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter. Okay, yeah, that's him. That's him.
Even for the girls, that song with him and Bobby Valentino.
And
I get up, that
gotta have something for the chick.
Lady Cop, what's it called?
Mrs. Officer.
Mrs. Officer, yep.
Okay.
No Ceilings.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna ride with my mother. What's
Three-peat.
that? No.
What's it called?
Not Three-peat.
What's it called? Is it Ambition something?
No. It's
I know what you're talking about. It starts with an S. I know what you're talking about. Man, what's that joint? I know exactly what you're talking about. Because it got
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit.
Sky's
yes,
the limit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure. What's that? 6?
That's 7.
That's 7.
Is 3-peat on there?
Definitely 3-peat.
3-peat. Okay, that's 8. I felt like we missing some like old Wayne, like younger Wayne.
Some young Wayne?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do some HotBoys Wayne or some just Wayne?
It got to be at least one hot boy joint. At least one.
Project Chick.
Project Chick?
Yeah, they would have went crazy.
Bringing out
New Orleans.
Yeah, bringing out Juvie, bringing out everybody.
They would have went crazy with that. And then 10, I'm going to let you answer that one day. Give me one on 10.
All right. The pressure's on. For the 10th one.
I can't think of one right now. Dang.
I'm thinking of one, but I don't know if it's heavy enough. I'm trying to think of something that's like crazy.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yo, I really love that Sky's the Limit.
That's the thing.
That shit goes crazy.
I love that.
All right, so for the 10th, either Duffel Bag Boy or
Lollipop.
See, I was thinking Lollipop as far as something for the chicks.
Yeah, that was a big song.
Oh
for
yeah,
him,
that shit went crazy.
Yeah.
For the women, what you pick for the women? Mrs. Officer and that joint with Bobby V.
Valentino.
Okay, so Lollipop could be the 3rd joint.
That's it. Yep.
Got to have something for the women.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. And then we could throw a bonus in there.
I still like that You with him and Lloyd.
Him and Lloyd.
That Wayne.
Oh,
fine too.
Yeah.
That was that thing right there.
Do they say fine 2 or 5-2?
Bro, I'm still confused on that song. I swear I don't know. Cause it sounded like he said you fine too, but I want you. Because why would you say I'm 5'2"?
No, I think he's saying she's 5'2".
She's 5'2", but I want you. What does that matter?
Oh,
yeah. Like, that don't make sense. You feel me? Just because she's 5'2"?
Yeah.
What the word? Yeah. So once I put that together, I'm like, man, he got to be saying she's fine too.
Yeah. I think it's fine too.
I want you. Yeah, like 5'2" is crazy.
Yeah, okay, so it's fine too. There we go. We just cracked the code.
We just cracked the code, man.
Well, listen, Shaq, man, I truly appreciate you for pulling up.
Anytime, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, I got like a 2 weeks left in this joint, but I wanted to get like these last few episodes in here and make them good. So thank you for pulling up, man.
Hey, anytime, brother. Appreciate you for having me,
Absolutely, man.
Sure.
Hey, I can tell you right now, that little fine shit, it might drop by the time this come out. This will come out in a few weeks, but if it do, then that'll be perfect, man, because I'm looking forward to that. I know the streets looking forward to that because it's going to go perfect with this warm weather that's approaching us.
Just go get it. You know, just go get it. Go download it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, HotBoy Shaq. I'm shooting a video soon. All that. Just stay in touch, man. Stay in tune with this Charlotte music shit. It's on the way, man. Hot boy.
Yeah, and everything as far as his profiles from social media to his YouTube, you can find that in the bio.
Yep.
So you ain't got to look far for that. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that y'all stay safe, stay sane, but most importantly, stay blessed. We gone. Peace.
Already. Yeah.